I've received a question from Claude with Mississippi Power. He asks, when can I spray sandspurs? What can I spray sandspurs with to eliminate them? And the area is in the Gulf Shores and a condo complex. Claude, did you read the directions on the Goose the Moose site? One of the things that it tells you there is that our topic area is utility vegetation management. Is your question related to utility vegetation management? No. That means there's going to be a penalty. I said in there that you'd expose yourself to ridicule for not being able to read. Well, instead we're going to apply a penalty. We'll get to that later. Now, I don't know if I should be complimented by the fact that you value my opinion so highly you're willing to go to someone 2,500 miles north of you where we don't have any sandspur. I'm certain that you would have people in your forestry group that would look after substations and things like that and would have the expertise that you're looking for. So I don't know. Are you simply looking for free information without putting in any effort? So what I'm going to tell you, you'll owe me a consulting fee of $500. Will my advice help you to get rid of sandspur? No. But if the advice is heeded, it will prevent you from getting into a lot of trouble. I know from the data that you didn't provide that you know nothing about herbicides. You didn't say, for example, whether or not the sandspur you're looking to eliminate is an area that you want to maintain in bare ground or whether or not it's occurring in turf grass. If it's on bare ground, I would suggest you go to your forestry or vegetation management group and ask them if there are any post-emergent herbicides for sandspur control that are registered for use by homeowners in Mississippi. Take their guidance and follow the label as regards mixing, personal protective equipment, and any other cautions and precautions to a T. Or hire a professional lawn care landscape maintenance firm to do this for you. If the sandspur happens to be in grass, then things are far more complicated. There are herbicides for pre-emergent control of sandspur. However, the herbicides need to be matched with the grass species. If you don't get the right match, you risk wiping out your grass. Now, for a pre-emergent application, timing is also very important. You need to have the herbicide there before the seed germinates, but you don't want to have it there too early because it will get diluted with water and so on and won't be as active as you'd like it to be to control the sandspur. So if you're looking for a pre-emergent and it's in grass, as I say, you're going to need to know grasses. So what I would suggest to you is that you get hold of your ag extension people and ask for some help there. It's important that you match the grass and the herbicide. There are herbicides that can be applied after the sandspur starts appearing in the grass. Now, whether or not these are permitted in Mississippi, I don't know. They tend to have arsenic in them, and therefore they're a hazard to the applicator and to children and pets that might use the green space after application. So the best advice I can give you there is if it's in grass and it's already started to grow and you require a post-emergent herbicide application, is hire a professional service. And One of the things that they're going to do is work to improve the organic matter in the soil, ensure that the nitrogen levels are good to help the grass, and in that way the grass will resist invasion by weed species. Now, I mentioned there's going to be a penalty. I'm not going to bill you for $500, but what I am going to do is I'm going to send you a link to the tree fund and ask that you make a donation to it. Check the box that says apply to Utility Arborist Research Fund. Hope this information helps, Claude, and thank you for your contribution to the tree fund.